What's good with the YouTube world? BillsMafia, fellow football fans, hell Jets fans, everyone out there is coffee, tapping back in with another one. And man, you know what I mean? I'm used to these victory Mondays. You know what I mean? I haven't made a video in a minute, man. Been out of the blogosphere, but like rough day. You know what I'm saying? Rough day yesterday. Slept through, under the weather, not feeling the best, I guess, and missed the game, trying to take in all the footage. But it's rough, man. The Jets came in. I got to give a shout out to Super Miata Bros. He called it. He called the upset before it happened. And, first off the rip, I got to give the Jets fans their props. You know what I mean? Y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? You guys beat us. You got the upset. I say the upset of the season. You guys let me know if you agree, everyone out there. You know what I mean? Everyone jump in the comments. If you're new to the channel, we coffee talk it up. Like, it's all about hearing from you guys. But like, the Jets fans are really talking their ish. They might be going in more than the Finns fans, after that heat exhaustion game. And it's so crazy for our Buffalo Bills to be 6-2 and have those two losses at the hands of divisional foes. It's crazy. And then you look at the AFC East standings, is wild. I don't know. I didn't look at the AFC East to be one of the more competitive divisions, but here we are at this point. New England had a big win yesterday. It's wild, but man, right now the big talk that I see going on, like I said, they're talking their ish. Y'all earned that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't crying. We lost. You guys won. But it just shows you how good this Bills team is. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone wants to keep tearing us down. We know with Josh Allen, no one wanted to believe them from the beginning. And, as these seasons progressed along, everyone is more and more accepted that Josh Allen is the truth. But the Jets fans are swearing he ain't ish, we ain't ish. It is what it is. Let's not forget, just a couple weeks ago, we went into KC, outplayed them, got that W, beat the Packers. But that's where things have been getting a little like, what in the fuck? Those last two, the second half of the game against the Packers, like, we were right at the point of where we're going to start blowing them out. And, the second half, like Josh Allen, those two picks he threw against Green Bay, it was weird. It looked like he was playing backyard football, just throwing the ball around. And then we saw what happened against the Jets yesterday. And that's the big question now. A lot of people are like, yo, Allen's hurt, or everyone should be concerned about Allen. I'll tell you guys, I'm truly not. I am not concerned. We had a couple rough games last year, the game versus the Jaguars, the game versus the Colts, but we bounced back and we did the damn thing. You know what I mean? The NFL is all about making those adjustments. But I really looked at this team, my Bills team this year, as we had gotten better. And I don't know, I didn't think we would have those off games, but jump in the comments, guys. What do you think? What is your take on the game yesterday? The Jets came in playing chess defensively, what they did to jam us up. You know what I mean? There's a big debate going on right now, too. I want to know about this last second or 24 seconds Hail Mary. Was that on Gardner? Was that pass interference or not? Everyone's going berserk, arguing over this. I'll tell you this. A lot of people are pointing out that earlier in the route, Gabe Davis should have been flagged. Gardner should have been flagged as well. I don't know. The refs seemed to be letting them play yesterday. Not a lot of flags thrown during the game. But all in all, we didn't deserve to win. The Jets deserved to win. They, outplayed us, with the game planning and on the field. They really did. So it could have been a flag on both players. I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag there, but I'm not going to whine over it. You know what I mean? We did not deserve to win. And a lot of Jets fans are tearing down Gabe Davis right now. I actually saw someone, if you guys pay attention to all the different stuff popping up on the screen, I actually saw someone say that Gabe Davis is Zay Jones with one good playoff game. Listen, that is bonkers to me. A ridiculous statement. I will say Gabe Davis not been performing so well lately, but Gabe Davis is way more than Zay Jones. He's way more than that amazing playoff performance he had last year. Like, I've loved what I've seen from Gabe Davis since day one with the Bills. But lately, it's weird. He's been in a slump. We saw him out there versus Green Bay, getting caught up in the moment, talking ish and everything. And I don't know what's going on with Gabe. Gabe definitely needs to step it up. And that's a big debate going on right now is, with teams, in the NFL, everyone watches film. Oh, this offense is working. Everyone's sitting there trying to game plan and scheme up ways to jam it up. Oh, this defense is being unstoppable. How can we beat that D? You know what I mean? Teams, this is what they do. Film room, homework, practice. It is what it is. And again, I'm confident that the Bills will bounce back. It'll be a nice test for us next week to take on Minnesota, as they're 7-1, playing good in the NFC. There's some tension, some animosity, some turmoil between Minnesota and the Bills, Stefon Diggs and his former team. So that'll be a good test for us to see if we can put that behind us and get back out there, which this team has done. You know what I mean? It's so wild the way the momentum shifts in the NFL. Bills tearing it up. You know what I mean? On top of the world, everyone's ecstatic. And now we go out there, lose this game, and everyone is just tearing the Bills apart. And I'm gonna stay level-headed and keep my focus and realize that we are still the same team. But no question, we went out there and played like ish, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? But the big debate is the wide receiver, our wide receiver corps. I love our wide receivers, but after everyone saw yesterday and saw as of late, what are your thoughts? Does Isaiah McKenzie, deserve more playing time, less playing time? What are you thinking, period? Obviously, we know Diggs still put up some numbers, 95 yards, had some receptions, but outside of Diggs, the Jets were shutting us down. And, I bring this up, like, just everyone drop your takes regarding the wide receivers, what you like to see out there. I got to bring up OBJ's name again. I haven't made any videos really lately, but we still see in the news, they're still running with this whole Von Miller trying to recruit OBJ. You know what I'm saying? We know the trade deadline passed. We made a couple moves. Obviously, Hines, didn't see much from him out there yesterday. I don't know. You know what I mean? First game with the team. Maybe things are moving slow, but with OBJ, what is everyone's thoughts? There was a lot of my fellow Bills fans who up until this point were like, yeah, I like OBJ in Buffalo. There were reports he was spotted at the airport. I don't know if those were ever confirmed or not, or if individuals were trolling or what the deal was. But a lot of fans were like, yo, I like what we got. Do we really need OBJ? Some people now are saying after yesterday, oh, we need him. I really wonder if he's really truly healthy or not, because that's, the question I've been asking, and a lot of people have as well. Is he back to 100%? Jump in the comments with your thoughts on that. As far as Hines, again, do you think we'll see him utilized more? Do you think it was just he just got with the team, needs more time, to get acclimated with the team? But something I do want to talk about is, safety Dean Marlowe, who we brought back to the team, from Atlanta via trade and everything. Obviously, the injury bug has been rough for the Bills since day one this season. Okay, we lost Dane Jackson. He got shook up. He came back. You know what I mean? Poyer didn't play yesterday. He's been nursing an injury on and off. Micah Hyde's out for the season. I'm even hearing reports Micah Hyde could be done with football altogether. It was a very serious injury. But with Poyer, there's reports now that Poyer could, his injury situation could be a lot worse than we thought. And, Trey White, coming back. Our secondary, just what we saw yesterday. Things obviously need to be better, but with all these different injuries and everything that I'm talking about, everyone, what's your thoughts? Also, not having Milano out there hurt us as well, but good teams, got to find a way to press on. And that's something that the Bills, I've loved, is that the depth we've had. Next guy up has performed, and we did the damn thing until yesterday. You know what I mean? It was just an odd game. We were just not on our ish. And I don't know, man. I just want to know everyone's thoughts, period, again. What's your takes? Do you think that the Jets' game plan and execution was just outstanding? Again, the Bills' run game gets mentioned. There's just a lot of things swirling in the air about this team, a lot of narratives going on. But again, like that momentum shift, ain't that so crazy how it goes from week to week in the NFL with the discussions and everything, like we lose this game. Don't get me wrong. It was an ugly game. The Bills did not perform well, but it's like all this panic mode and all this crazy ish talking. I mean, come on, man. Like, let's slow down. Let's not forget who this team is. Something I brought up when I was chopping it up with some individuals yesterday. Like, let's not forget, the Bills when what was that opening? I mean, opening week can always be a little funny. That's what's a little alarming is that this is kind of in the mid-season that we went out there and had a performance like that. But you know what I mean? Remember back when we smashed the Patriots 31-0? They picked up and moved on and, ended up winning the Super Bowl that year. I don't know, that one year, week 4, we came back in 2011 or whatever after the lockout. We came back from a 21-point deficit and beat the Patriots, but they still, I don't know. I'm just using these two examples with the Patriots, but my point is that good teams make adjustments. They leave losses behind them. It happens. And I just think all these narratives of just everyone just tearing down this Bills franchise and this Bills team is a bit ludicrous, if you ask me. I don't know. So, again, hop in the comments with all your thoughts about the game, the injuries, all that, everything I touched on. Whether you're a Bills fan, a Jets fan, whoever you are, just a football fan, let's discuss in the comments below. Again, if you're new over here to J Coffee Talk, that's what we do. We coffee talk it up in the comments. Couple other things that I wanted to go over real quick with y'all, though. How about the Seahawks? Crazy, man. Listen to this breakdown of what we saw yesterday in their 31-21 victory over Arizona, comeback victory. Listen to this. Geno Smith threw a pick 6 to give Arizona a 14-10 lead. Since then, Seattle had a 13-play, 75-yard touchdown drive and a 13-play, 81 scoring drive to go up 24-14 with 7:32 remaining. That, folks, is grown man offense. And who would have thunk it? You know what I mean? Who would have thunk Geno Smith? Some other interesting stats that I want to go over. He has 6 games this season with 100+ passer rating. That leads the NFL. His stats on the season: 2,199 yards, 15 TDs, 4 picks. 15 TDs, 4 picks. That's a good ratio right there, right? And his 68.1 rating. That's good. 4th in the NFL. Next week they go on to face Tampa Bay. Comment, guys. What do you think, man? Isn't it crazy to see Tom going out like this? I mean, like I was saying in a conversation yesterday, like, no question, Brady's Brady. All them rings, everything he's done. But to just see Tampa 4-5, like all the divorce-ish and everything, it's just wild. Even with everything amazing he's done, it's still wild to see him looking like this. You know what I mean? And I don't know. He was saying he doesn't see any retirement anytime soon. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But you can never count Tom out. But back to talking about Geno, it's wild. As a Bills fan, I remember, when Geno, the draft class, E.J. Manuel, who were some other quarterbacks in that draft class, like to see Geno get another shot at this point in his career and be playing some pretty good football. It's just wild. I did not see the Seahawks sitting at 6-3 at this point in the season, third in the NFC. Earlier in the season, I was just thinking, man, look at this. They went from Russ and everything they had accomplished with that team, and Russ going to Denver, and we see how that's going. What in a fluck, you know what I mean? I'm like, Locke and Geno Smith. What kind of season is this going to be? And then here we go. It's pretty wild, man. Comment what your guys' thoughts about this Seattle team and Geno Smith's performance as a veteran quarterback at this stage in his career. It's pretty wild. Again, I didn't see it coming. How about them Seahawks comeback victory? And something else I want to talk about real quick before I close this out. Might sound dumb, you know what I mean? We're sitting here talking about teams and trying to give takes on different games and stuff like that. I just got to say, the Texans, who, you know what I mean? They ain't really about ish, coming off a loss to Philly on Thursday Night Football. I just wanted to say, I don't know that I ever saw them rock the red helmets before. Am I bugging? You know what I mean? Obviously, they've had the red alternate jerseys for a minute. I believe they call them the battle red jerseys. I'm not sure, but that red helmet with the red jersey looks fire. You know what I mean? That's probably the best thing about the Texans this season is those alternate jerseys. The helmet with the jersey looking pretty dope. I don't know. Again, I was talking about this in some other videos previously, like with the one helmet rule being deaded off. They're it brings the possibility of a lot of different alternate jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Just, again, I know people want to talk football, want to talk takes on games and stuff like that, and analysis of everything going on. But, I don't know, alternate jerseys, third jerseys, just something, I take notice of and everything like that. When they had the one helmet rule, it deaded off, for instance, the Steelers yellow helmet jersey, you know what I mean? And some other teams who wore a different color helmet with some of their alternates now can do that again, So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of them red on reds, and let me know, am I tripping? Did they wear the red helmet before? I don't think they did, but that's going to conclude this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Can't wait to hear from everyone in the comments. Bills, Jets, OBJ, the receiver core, Geno in the Seahawks doing their thing, doing the damn thing. Did you see it? Are you surprised? And them red on reds. Let's talk about it all. Stay tuned for more content. If you're new, don't forget to sub up, guys. Daily videos, music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. Live streams where you can call in and chop it up with coffee. Again, if you're new, we're real active in the comments, coffee talking it up. So thanks again for watching. I'm out of here. Go Bills. I believe still. It's one game. Fall back, everyone. Peace.